They feel, I mean, they are serious about you, but it's almost like they go nuts every time they see you. I don't know what it's to do to them, Scorpio. Because look at this again, King of Wands to the Queen of Cups. They see you as like something different. They've never seen anyone like you before. It's about your emotions, your feelings, your depth, your... It's like everything about you is real. It's like your feelings, whether it's beautiful, whether you're angry. It's like they're very captivated by that. Like how you see the world, how you feel is what inspires them, is what I'm getting. And with the King of Wands to the Four of Pentacles, Six of Wands, they just want to make it work. What is up, guys? What's going on? Today we're going to be doing your... Let's start peeking into... Well, I don't feel like doing May yet, but maybe like just end of the month of April. Let's see what's energy gonna come up. We do have full moon in Scorpio coming up April 23rd. Again, I mentioned before that that full moon specifically is going to be squared by Pluto. I do think it's going to be pretty, you know, like a culmination, I want to say, of all these transits I would be experiencing this month. Let me know how you guys feeling. Actually, an update. So I posted right on my community page that after eclipse I've been feeling so tired. It was like crazy. So what happened yesterday is I went to the beach and, you know, just went for a very good, like, nice ocean swim, laid, you know, on the sand for a few hours. I felt immediately better. So it must have been an energy thing, because, like, I literally felt recharged after, like, just, you know, being in the water, you know, connecting to earth, just sun, whatever. I felt literally, and this morning I woke up and I felt like so much energy. So maybe it's about, like, I mean, obviously you might not be by the beach like me, but maybe it's about you recharging from nature after the eclipse. Let's see. There was also a message. I was hearing a message, don't waste your time. I don't know what it means. So don't waste your time. Don't let this person waste your time or so. Let's see. Receptivity, time out. Allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. So be ready to receive presents, gifts. And I think like this is the era of your life where you need, you know, I'm saying things the way I'm saying. If you're searching for like spiritual, whatever, love and light, you know, whatever channel, go somewhere else. You know, I'm very honest with things that I'm seeing. And I, not to say that what I'm seeing is bad, like, see, like, crazy, I have to even say that, but what I'm seeing is that this is your era where you have to stop giving a fuck and you need to be more selfish, for the lack of a better word. That's all I'm gonna say here. You cannot anymore, I'm almost feeling that you cannot anymore think just purely with your heart, with your emotions, which I know Scorpios are emotional sign. And, you know, like even our belief system with Cancerian in the 9th house is very like everything we feel about the world, about like what we just believe about life is very emotional based, very based on how we feel about things. And even though it's a beautiful trait, I think there are times when you need to be much more grounded and practical, because what I think screws Scorpios over in my personal experience is that when it comes to how you see events and the world around you, everything is emotional, but it could change also as well, because Cancerian ruled by the moon, you know, has its phases. You do change your opinion about some things. It could be. And with Pisces in the 5th, again, when it comes to love, you sometimes are just a bit of a hopeless romantic. And I'm not saying that like you cannot be romantic, but I feel like this is, at least in this moment, that's what I'm seeing. You have to be a little bit like selfish. You have to prioritize your needs. What do you want? Instead of thinking, wondering how this is going to do, that is going to do, you have to prioritize yourself. What else I was going to say here? With time out, take a time out on something. I don't know, maybe it's about rest. Take some time to think about things. I also feel like some of you have been receiving different dreams. I feel like you have a person in your life who's been actively trying to reach you. Now, I don't know if they're trying to reach you, they're calling you, texting you, maybe you block them. Or if it's more so like the message I'm getting, there's been someone who's been manifesting you back, or there's been someone who's been manifesting you. Again, doesn't have to be old person, please. Before you write in the comments how you're tired of an old person, understand that it's general reading. It might not be your message, but also it could be different ways. You apply what resonates, disapply what doesn't. You can, again, I have to repeat this, that you cannot expect to click on a random YouTube video and be it all about you. You know, this is what people give personal services for. Again, you don't have to purchase mine, but you don't have, but you know what I mean? You know what I'm going with this? Like whoever it is you purchase, it is what's supposed to be about you. Everything else is just collective. We are talking, having a good time, hopefully, you know. That's what it's about. It's not your life necessarily. All right. So what I'm seeing is that for some of you, this person I'm getting been manifesting, you wait for them. Now, if that's true, then it sucks. Why? Because if you've been wondering how come you got stuck in some situation, this is how, maybe. So, but again, another person doesn't have more power or more will than you do. So it's up to you to be disciplined in your habits, in your thinking, how you organize your day to day, that even if they've been manifesting you to give them more time or whatever, I don't know what is that. Maybe they had a shit ton of things to take care of and they were just hoping that by the time they take care of everything, you're still there. And I mean, this is not fair to you, right? If that's what they've been doing. Like, you have to make sure that you believe that you can have the kind of love that you want, and you have to make sure that you are not sacrificing yourself for another person. Now, I am personally someone who doesn't judge people in whatever experiences they are. I don't believe that I have that kind of high moral ground to sit there and be like, oh, you should date this person and not that. There are all kinds of situations you don't even know. Sometimes what you do might seem so villainish, quote unquote, but it actually might be a good thing in the bigger scheme of things. And again, I'm not saying go hurt somebody is on point or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying people judge like, oh, why did you go hang out with him? He had another girlfriend. Or why did you give him a chance? He was this and this and that. You never know in life. Again, use your discernment. Don't do anything that's beneath you. But like, you never know the full like picture of things in life. You never know like what's really going on. And sometimes even when you have intuition, you don't really know where, maybe even some of your mistakes, where they're taking you. Like, and again, I don't have such high moral ground to judge someone based on whether they should be in some kind of relationship or not. I don't believe that, you know, that it's our business to do that. But what I want to say is that for people who, let's just say, been in some kind of relationship where there's third parties involved or anything like this, I want to tell you that if you were more fucking selfish in that relationship, if you didn't wait, if you didn't sacrifice yourself, that person probably would have already left that other person for you or would have prioritized you completely differently. The fact that you are sacrificing yourself, the fact that you are putting their needs first, and I had a client reading actually, which I think, I'm sorry if that lady got triggered because I had to give her some very tough love. Like, you know, if I just wanted someone to give a beautiful reading so that they are super happy, whatever, and like, but it does not gonna help them. It's not how I am. Like, I really felt that one lady was in a connection with some guy who, she was married and he was married, I think, and there was a whole, you know, thing, is a lot going on, right? But what I noticed right away when I was, you know, when I read everything she wrote to me, is that she completely not prioritizing herself, not prioritizing her needs. It's all about, well, it's hard for him. Oh, it's hard for him. He has this going on. He has that going on. Even though she herself has children she needs to take care of, and she needs to actually prioritize herself in a way where whoever she is with will prioritize her first and even her children too. Not the kind of situation where she neglects herself, maybe even her family, for the sake of that other person who is not even showing up correctly. And like, I did say a lot of those things. I think they were extremely triggering to her. I don't even know, maybe she even hates me. I have no clue, whatever. I do hope, you know, it did help. But what I'm seeing here is essentially that a lot of you prioritize other person's problems, whatever, more than your own needs and wants. And again, like, we've been conditioned to believe that it is selfish to ask for what we want and we have to always put other people first. But who the fuck said that? Like, do you want to keep living your life where you keep sacrificing yourself, waiting for other people where they're not showing up properly for you? Is this what you want your life to be? Or do you want people to quickly fix their shit, which I get it. Everyone at some point maybe even comes with some baggage. Some people come with no baggage. You can manifest that, sure. But even if a person does have a baggage, have you noticed how sometimes when someone really wants someone, how they fix their baggage very quickly? There is an urgency in that because they're scared to lose a person. And again, I know that some of these things are repetitive, but I read your comments and I just in general feel this energy too. And I feel like this is the shift that needs to occur, where you're not willing to lose yourself for the sake of keeping other person. Be okay with losing them, but not yourself. You know? And If it's truly the right person for you, they will prioritize your feelings and your well-being over other things. I'm not saying that other things are completely not important, have to be like whatever, completely neglected, but it will not be where something else is being prioritized over you. And if you do have this dynamic that's been ongoing for quite some time, where you know that another person been prioritizing other people, places, things, even if it's not any third parties, any other baggage situations, even if it is simply they are scared or they are inconsistent or whatever. If this person is not considering you important enough to change for, to make whatever changes they need for, what are you so invested in? I don't understand. Can you explain me? I just really want to know. Like, if this person is not actively earning you, taking care of all your wants, needs, desires, pampering you, making sacrifices for you if they need to. Like, I understand if they would be doing this, you would be like, oh my God, yes, like he did so much for me, really, yeah. But if they are willing to sacrifice you for the sake of other people, for the sake even of their own pride, their own fears, what are you so attracted to? I just want to know. I really want to know. Because for some of you, it is time to prioritize a different connection, falling in love for somebody who will do whatever it takes to be with you. You have to be willing to I'm seeing sacrificing something. I don't know why sacrifice comes up. Crane bag, experiments. I feel like it's also a time period for some of you integrating your shadow. Many of you are scared of your own darkness. I shared this in Community Tab. I think I've been going through this simultaneous transit, White Moon Selena to my sun, and Black Moon Lilith to my moon. My natal White Moon Selena is in Taurus too, so it's like a return moment. But like, it's interesting because I'm much more of like the White Moon Selena, much more of a like positive angel type of person most of the time, unless you trigger me. But really, this simultaneous transit made me really integrate my shadow and not be afraid of my own darkness even. Because what I feel like for a lot of you, you've disowned your darkness, which actually is meant to help you in some ways in life. Being selfish, sure. Like, sometimes you have to. Like, look at your life. Look at your life. Do you really think that being a little bit more selfish would hurt you? I'm just being very real here. Just ask yourself that. It's like, yeah, that's all I want to say. No one tells you to be a bad person. No one tells you to go like deliberately hurt people. But ask yourself, is it because I've grown up, let's just say, in culture where I've been literally punished for even considering being selfish, where it's like, it was this bad thing, you're not allowed to be. And I want to say that, it's quite the opposite. Sorry, I didn't read the cards. I'm saying keep going, because there's a lot of growth, and there is a journey for a lot of you guys that you just started. For a lot of you, take some time, because you are adjusting, I feel like, your own energy field. And you're reclaiming your authenticity. More true friendships are coming your way. For a lot of you, becoming more intuitive, and also you're keeping something secret. Now, I do feel like this is the time for you to let go of whatever's just not working for you. And it's okay for you to like someone or to even know that a person loves you. But if you just look at their life, and if you just see that, this is not an ideal situation for me, I don't see how it's going to work for me, it's okay. Like, I'm giving you a permission here to be selfish and to let this go, align yourself with something better. I feel like your life will change. Like, honestly, your life will change when you will start asking for more. When you will say that, no, I can do more. And even if initially, let's just say you're asking for a better job, better salary, if you are trying to, if you're trying to really level up somehow, even if in the beginning the answers you're getting is a no, I don't know, maybe you don't get the job at the first try. Maybe you don't get that salary increase. Maybe you start a business and it doesn't go right away. Like, let's be honest, sometimes it happens. If you at this moment do not take no as an answer and be like, no, I'm going to get this done, you're going to get this done. So let me see what else. One more card from here. We're going to go to tarot. Of course, it's never one card, it's two cards, but we have the Mirror, transparency. Be honest, but I feel like you do not owe this honesty to anyone except yourself. Honesty with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Like, get real with yourself right now. With this Jupiter, Uranus especially, get real with yourself. What do you want? You know, like a notebook scene. What do you want? What do you want, right? How many times he asks her? She's like, it's not so simple. No, it actually is simple. It's very, very simple. It's just sometimes we are scared to admit what do we want, because it means that everything we built so far is really not in alignment with that. You know, when you realize, oh, I actually want to be doing this, but I've gone for 10 years to school for that. Admitting yourself that you want something else might be, you know, yeah, kind of shattering. Or let's just say you, I don't know, married the wrong person or whatever. Like even some people, you know, start family with the wrong person. Admitting to yourself that maybe you want to be more free, or you fell in love with someone else, can be scary. But like, is it true to keep living the rest of your life not honest with yourself? I don't know, it's scary. To me, this is the scariest thing ever. When you are like in a place where you don't want to be, but you cannot. It's one thing, like for example, I'm going through this too. Like there's things I really want to change. Like even with this YouTube, I don't even know where to start, how to change. But at least I'm honest with myself. I know that I want things to change. I know that how it is now, it's okay. It's fine for just like a tiny, tiny, tiny bit, maybe more. It's already like on its last breath, but I know I want something else. It's scary for me because I've invested a lot of time in doing things in a different way, but I understand that at least the first step is to admit to myself that I want something else, even if it feels impossible. Even if it feels impossible, like for me, what I'm envisioning, what I'm starting to envision for myself, like this completely different identity, completely different person. It's so scary, it feels impossible, but at least if I can admit to myself that this is what I want, this is the first step. And from that step, more will come if you don't gaslight yourself into, maybe it's just a fantasy, maybe I'm fine here. Because I've worked with a lot of people, you know, just want to put this here. I worked with a lot of people of all ages, from like people 20 years old to people 60, 70 even years old. No, it's crazy. I've worked with people who are older than my parents. So it's like everything that I've noticed with whatever age is that very often people are like let's just say they want to change something about their marriage, or they want to change something, like they want to leave the marriage. Let's just say they want to change jobs, change, like move, whatever it is. Whenever it's scary to make that change, what people start doing is they start gaslighting themselves. I had this one lady was in love with a different man, but was married. And she kept saying, well, maybe our marriage is not so bad. We have a house. Like there was something about a house always. We have a house. We have a pet. It's not so bad. Yeah, we don't really talk to each other. We talk to each other like twice a week, but it's not so bad. And so I could see that she wants something else, but she kept gaslighting herself that maybe it's not so bad. It can be worse. And ask yourself, do you want to live your life constantly telling yourself that, oh, it's not so bad, it could be worse? Or do you actually want to admit to yourself you want something else and be brave enough to go in that direction? It could apply to career, it could apply to personal life, anything, right? And also part of it, I feel like your sexual energy will really help to give you confidence, the boost, the creativity, I want to say, to start making strides in the right direction. Whether it's unblocking yourself from some bad relationship and going towards a relationship that you want, whether it is starting something different career-wise. So yeah, honor your sacred sexuality is what I'm getting. Okay. All right. Let's go for this one. Haven't used this in a while. Oh my God, my camera is... Okay. Someone is worried, I'm hearing. Worried that you're moving on, but I don't know. I mean, like, what's the point of worrying if you're moving on? You either have what it takes, you either have the balls, so to say, to make, to pursue Scorpio the way they deserve, or you can just leave us alone. Okay, Seven of Cups, Temperance. Don't know what to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. Let's see. Hanged the Man. Something you're letting go, I'm hearing. You're letting go of transitional process. I don't know what it means. Hermit. Yep. I want to take one more, Scorpios. Yes, High Priestess. Very deep, very introspective time period for a lot of you. I don't know why. What happened? Ah, yeah, maybe the full moon. Maybe it's the full moon energy. Let's see. Who you're connecting with? Six of Wands. I'm hearing all talk but no action. So maybe you started talking to this person, maybe started messaging you, but let me see, hold on. Okay, somebody really trying to become that Emperor figure. Five of Swords, Chariot, Six of Pentacles. This energy, a lot of people want your attention. There's a lot of things you need to take care of. Busy energy as we move towards the end of April. Let's talk about this. So for you, Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, you've got options which way to go. You guys, it's like you need to understand that you have options. Some of you don't get it. You give your power away too fast, committing to over prioritizing someone, over committing to someone, putting people on pedestal, and then you're wondering, oh, why this person not showing up properly. You have right now a rare opportunity to consider all of your options, whether romantically, whether creatively, whether with work, and choose accordingly. Get back into your confidence, start creating, start decorating your life, start with the Seven of Cups, really evaluating options, because again, for those of you who are not committed yet, you've got options and you got to evaluate them. And with the Temperance to the Hanged Man, there is a person, yes, I keep hearing that they want you to wait for them, or they've been maybe manifesting you waiting for them. You of course do what you want, but I really think you have to be cognizant of that, because this person could waste more of your time. We're gonna find out if it's actually, that bad. I feel like, to be honest, for some of you, that's what happened in the past. You maybe have met this person, but maybe that was not the right time, or maybe there was something where things had to align, whatever, and they've been manifesting you waiting for them. And for some of you, I'll be honest, it worked. I don't want to say you waited for them, but it's more so something happened where, I don't know how, but you got stuck on them, something like that. Hermit with a High Priestess, you're going to be getting a lot of spiritual awareness, spiritual understanding, what to do next. Again, my advice to you, don't give your power away, be smart right now. Now, who are you connecting with? Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. I do feel like there's a person coming towards you, and this is the person who wants to have victory. They want to win you. They want to win you over. They want to offer you something. They're offering you something. Four of Swords to the Emperor, this person had to... Again, Temperance to the Four of Swords, there has been some kind of waiting transitional period where this person had to grow. For some of you, they had to get their money up, is what I'm seeing. I never use it this way, by the way, money up, but they had to do something with money, get a job. So the person didn't have a job, but you just mad. I'm not laughing, sorry, but I don't know, you never know what shows up here. But they had to put themselves together somehow. And with the Five of Swords, you ghosted them. For some of you, you did ghost them and they didn't like it. You went ghost on them. They didn't expect that. The Chariot, they are pursuing you here. Let me see more. Let me pull more cards. I made coffee, but it's really watered down. I don't know. I didn't put enough. So, you know what it is? What I'm getting? For some of you, this person is not spicy enough. They're not... a coffee, some people like strong coffee, right? Strong, really good, cafecito, really good coffee. But this person, for some of you, is a little too watered down, too instant coffee, I don't know what it means, but I feel like they're just not strong enough. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this person sees you as a prize, perfect, blah, blah. Worried you are not going to accept them. Very worried. The Empress, they do see you in a beautiful light, very attracted to you, very attractive. Ten of Pentacles, they're going to try to tell you that, but, we're going to have everything together, so wasn't it worth the wait or something like this? Go waste someone else's time. Page of Cups, Hanged Man, Emperor, shy but expresses themselves to you is what I'm getting, and doesn't want you to get away from them, comes to pursue you. King of Swords, they're going to be very direct about what they expect with the relationship with you. Oh, wow. Because with the Justice card, there's been some kind of contracts with you. Maybe it's even your own contracts. The Sun, Six of Swords, King of Wands. This person is coming stronger. Let me see why suddenly they are coming so strong towards you. Again, if it's not your reading today, it's not your reading. Some of you are dealing with new, some with old, whatever. It's just, you know, Ace of Pentacles. They're coming strong towards you because they see you as your soulmate. They've been missing you. They've been scared you're not going to accept this, but they have love for you, I want to say. You make them feel alive. They know that they have to have some kind of conversation with you. They know that they need to have a chance on this, take a chance on this. And they have feelings for you, this person does. I mean, you know, as much as I could complicate it more, they have feelings towards you. I don't know, Scorpio. Yeah, and for some of you, it's about Uranus transit. We have Uranus, Jupiter, literally, as I'm recording this. It has White Moon, Selena aspect to conjunction. So for some of you, you have Virgo placements. Oh boy. Yeah, you have, I'm seeing if it's a Virgo, then it's in a trine aspect to that. It's like a breakthrough with this person. I don't know. I don't like that they made you feel weight. Look at this freedom. Yeah, something about this connection, freedom. They want to free themselves. There's something that's hidden. Maybe there's been like hidden feelings here, but they've been very attracted to you and they've been missing you. They really want to touch you. They want to touch you physically is what I'm getting. So, I mean, I feel like you are not impressed, honestly. It's like, see with Scorpio, it's like you got to catch us while we are like in heat for you, so to say, Scorpio heat. Like when Scorpio is ready to, you know, put their sweet poison in you, then that's where you gotta catch a Scorpion. Once a Scorpion, you know, lost its, like, how to say this politically correct, but like once a Scorpio lost its desire for you, it's very hard to get Scorpio in the kinky mood again. So, because there could be another poison coming out of Scorpio at that point, but it's not that kind of poison you want, you know. It's not the sweet one, it's the other one. New love. Yeah, some of you, new love, true love, ooh, passion. Very passionate connections manifesting. For some of you, somehow, this is new. So I don't know, maybe you didn't date this person really in the past. Maybe there was just some kind of connection. I'm confused, honestly, here. It's just a love that feels like there's a lot of freedom, breakthrough, and this person wants you. What does this person want from you? Let me ask. This person wants to get away from the world with you. Some of you, they want to elope with you. They want to marry you. You know, when like people elope and marry like in Vegas, somewhere random, like that's what they want with you. They want to marry you. Oh, gosh. Okay. They want to marry you, I'm seeing, for some of you. Yeah, King of Wands, they have a lot of passion towards you. They've been manifesting you is what I'm getting. They want to jump into the rabbit hole, so to say, with you. There has been some kind of weight. Again, Scorpio, be careful to not let anyone waste any more of your time. This is so unfair when people do that. Again, they can also only do this if we allow it to happen, so we cannot just blame them. We have to be very, very protective of our boundaries, you know, and smart. But I do feel like some of you feel like this person maybe in the past wasted your time. So if that's the case, don't let them waste any more of your time. But at the same time, I feel like there is something here manifesting where this person just like wants you and they are like, you are mine. You're mine now. Anyway, we'll take this to the extended to see if this is going to be a waste of time indeed again, or if there's something going to change. If there's other situations, you know how it goes. Link to the extended is going to be down below. I love you all, guys. Give a big thumbs up. Thank you so much. We'll talk soon. Bye.